morning, Thomas. Here, one more.
Hey, Stella, how was your weekend?
Fine. I went to this seminar entitled Men Who Are From Mars and Venus.
Aren't women from Venus?
It wasn't that one. This was about women connecting with their gay friends.
Yeah, I bet they were like that.
I dropped that loose a long time ago.
I'm sure he took it well.
He's fine. Just going through the 3 steps of breaking up, you know. Anger, denial, restraining order.
Yikes. Well, listen, if you need anything, you give me a call, okay?
Okay.
Say, what time did she call?
Which one is that?
Start with the one you just gave me.
About 5 minutes ago.
Can a guy get a little privacy?
Hey, I've been waiting for you to come in. Look, I need to talk to you about something
I
important.
ain't got time, Saj. I'm on my way out.
Where are you going?
I got this girl sitting on a scab for me. He claims he can't work, and I'm about to go bust his ass right now.
Cool. I'm down.
Down for what?
Well, the exciting world of workman's comp fraud up close.
I don't think so.
Come on, man, I promise. I won't be in the way. Come on, give it to me! Ah. Ah. You know what Daddy likes, don't you? Oh, you know what Daddy likes.
Oh yeah, great. Now I'm going to set up a meeting with Bullock and his attorneys. They had no idea who they were fucking with, did they?
No. Hey, listen, I got a friend of mine who's going to stop in and talk to you about some auto insurance.
The guy down the hall? He cornered me the other day and tried to sell me a mutual fund.
Yeah. Well, he's a friend of mine, so cut him some slack, right?
Yeah, I cut him some slack. But I'm not promising anything, okay?
Nope. Thanks.
All right, don't mention it.
I've worked out the numbers on your basic, limited liability, and 1530 policy.
Uh-huh. Is my American Bar Association discount included?
Yes, sir, it is. Right there.
Okay,
Right there.
okay.
So, the only thing I need to do to cement this is to schedule an inspection of the vehicle. When can I do that?
Later on this afternoon.
May I help you?
Yes. I'm Sagittarius Waldemarian. I sell auto insurance. Well, not just auto, but home, health, life.
Oh, I'm sorry. My husband takes care of that, and he's not here right now, Mr. Waldemarian.
I know. He actually bought a policy from me earlier today. I just came out to make an inspection of the car.
Sure. Which car is it?
The Porsche?
Vincent didn't say anything about any inspection.
Vincent, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Victor Riley. Does he live here?
How do you know my husband?
A good friend of mine, Talmadge Simmons, referred me. And like I said, I sold him a policy earlier today.
Sure, you know where it is. It's right there. Just follow the stones.
Okay.
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm just here to inspect the car. You know if it's been in any accidents?
It's not for sale. My uncle just got it.
Oh, I know. I'm the insurance rep. Just out checking for any pre-existing conditions.
And you expect me to tell you if anything's wrong with it?
Actually, I'm just making idle conversation till you tell me your name.
I'm Keegan.
Hi, Keegan. I'm Sag.
Is it short for something?
Keegan, someone's on the phone for you.
I gotta go, but it was really nice meeting you.
Yeah, it was. Wasn't it?
So, how did you get the name Sagittarius?
I don't know. I wasn't born in December. I think my mother was just into the zodiac. Besides, they say the Sagittarius is a pretty fun-loving people.
I wouldn't know that. I don't know too much about the zodiac. I'm sorry, I brought you something to drink. It's hot out here.
It's not the sun that's making me hot.
I'm sure it is.
You know, this is the personification of perfection. I mean, I now know why cars are referred to as women. I mean, they're stylish, sexy, powerful, aesthetically pleasing, and can make a man do almost anything to have it.
I'm sure that's why my husband has this one.
He's a smart man. And lucky. I mean, what I would love to do is take this thing out, drive it real hard, see how much it could take.
He's also very jealous, Mr. Waldemarian.
I'm actually done now.
Good. I would hate for you to have to come back.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Hello. The usual, please. So, hey, did you hook yourself up with Victor today and get him a policy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got him a policy.
Uh-huh.
And I went over to inspect the car. And man, you should have told me.
Told you what? You mean Jonna, his wife.
What's her name?
Jonna. It's like John, but with an A at the end.
Yeah, well, Jonna is fine. I mean, I rolled up with my smoothest rap ready. And she opened the door, and I was like,
Yeah, she's pretty stunning, isn't she?
oh, man. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, whatever happened to that girl, Diane?
Diane?
Yeah, the one she used to work at Nordstrom's over in Sherman Oaks, perfume counter. What happened to her?
Oh, you mean Diana?
Diane.
Uh-huh. Man, I couldn't afford a girl like that. I mean, she did not gold dig, she gold excavated.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to hook me up with one of her girlfriends, right?
Like you got that kind of money.
Yeah, on my salary.
Right, and they don't take food stamps at Safeway.
Thank you.
You ever think about making a move?
What are you talking about? What kind of move?
I don't know, something that's gonna make you some more money.
Not really. I don't want to be rich. Just comfortable.
Man, rich people are comfortable.
Yeah, but I like what I do. I'm good at what I do.
Yeah, well, so am I. I mean, I make the insurance companies that I rep for a whole lot of money. And they pay me just enough to keep me coming back.
Yeah, but you get to do what you want. You set your own hours. At least you got a job, right?
Yeah, but there's more to life than just being a corporate drone.
What are you talking about? You got your own sales office.
No, Talmadge. I work in a sales office. I mean, Milestone has found that it's cheaper to hire a bunch of independent reps than to keep an in-house sales force. I mean, those kind of cutbacks are what the big companies used to do in the early 90s. I got a job, that's for sure. A J-O-B, and that stands for just over broke.
Yeah, that's about all I got, too. I probably won't have that much longer either if I don't get out of here. So on that note, I'll see you in the office in the morning. Thanks.
I'll get
Just
this.
got that, okay?
Oh, okay, bye.
Hello? Yeah. This is he. Oh, I'm fine, Jonna. How are you? I'm sorry. Mrs. Riley. Yeah, I can do that. Life insurance policy. Okay. I'll see you then.
Would you like anything to drink?
No, thank you.
Okay, have a seat. Victor isn't here. I mean, he was here earlier, but something came up. Something always comes up.
Okay, well, is he gonna be back anytime soon?
I don't think so. He said it was important. Keegan, can you get that? She must have left.
Well, you know, I can always come back tomorrow when Mr. Riley's here, Mrs. Riley.
Jonna. Call me Jonna. And you don't have to go. I mean, maybe you can still make a sale, make a little extra cash.
Oh, you're interested in buying an insurance policy for yourself?
Not exactly.
I don't like 20 questions.
I want a policy for my husband.
Great. I can do that. Tomorrow, when he's here.
You don't understand. I want the policy, but I don't want him to know about it.
Well, he has to know about it. My company won't let me write a policy unless the insured knows about it.
Mr. Waldemarian, my husband is very superstitious. I mean, he likes to do crazy and dangerous stunts like bungee jumping, skydiving, and hand gliding.
Your husband's black.
Yes?
Black people don't do that stuff. What are you trying to pull?
I'm not trying to pull anything. I just want a little protection for myself from my accident-prone husband. You don't understand.
No, I understand. You want to buy an insurance policy for your poor, unsuspecting husband, say what, $500,000? And then your poor, unsuspecting husband accidentally steps in front of a moving truck. Sorry, Jonna. You're going to have to find someone else to participate in the plan, because I'm not having it.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, so the truth must really, really hurt.
I'll tell you what really hurts. Your husband passing you day after day without so much as a hello. Refuses to touch you because he's wrapped up in his own bullshit. So one man dies when I'm supposed to be left with nothing.
You know what? You can save all of this for your therapist. Because see, I'm not going to go to jail for anybody.
What?
You know, and actually, I should report this little conversation that we're having to the police.
What? You thought I was...
You know what, I'm actually going to do you a big favor. I'm just going to forget that this conversation ever happened, because if I think about it anymore, I will tell the police.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, bitch, I'm just smart enough not to get involved in your bullshit.
Get out! Just get the fuck out! Get out!
Sag, glad you could make it. Have a seat.
Excuse me, Mr. Riley, but I thought we were meeting to discuss a settlement agreement. Who's this?
This is Jackie Bullock and his attorney, Susan Feldman.
You the adjuster? You got my check?
Jackie came to us a few weeks ago, saying he had been in an accident at work. Someone had hit him. I look at his claim, seems perfect, almost too perfect. So I do a little investigating. It turns out that the guy who ran him over is also his best man at his wedding. So I put someone on you, Bullock.
Come on, give it to me!
This is utter bullshit!
We don't have to take this crap. This is an invasion of privacy, violation of the model rules of conduct, and ABA standards.
No, Counsel, I don't think so. This is fraud.
On whose part, Mr. Riley? Any hack can manipulate video these days.
Jackie, sit down before I call someone over to the insurance commissioner's office.
Fuck you.
Mr. Riley, my client's conduct is clearly reprehensible. I did not come here for adversarial proceedings. This filth you want to display here is a product of unlawful contact with my client. It would never make it to the jury.
Admissibility is for the judge to decide, Miss Feldman.
Did a little investigating. Seems in the past year he's had 4 accidents. Home, work, driving. Accidents don't happen, Bullock. They're planned.
No, that's not me. You were looking at the wrong records.
Who needs records? We got the tape.
I take it the guy who hit you, your best man, he's your partner, isn't he?
You don't have to answer any of their questions.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about 5 to 10 years for fraud.
Don't acknowledge their thinly veiled threats.
Thinly veiled? No, I don't think so, Miss Feldman. I'm promising to bust your asses.
All right, I'll tell you what. Give me $3 grand and I'll just drop it.
When you are ready to make an offer, Mr. Riley, call me. Until then, I will file suit against the insured for negligence.
They would never get the discovery, Miss Feldman.
100.
I will speak to the State Bar about your behavior, Mr. Riley.
Fine.
Come along, Mr. Bullock.
Okay, look, you guys are obviously skilled and tough negotiators. I'll just take $1 grand.
You got about 3 seconds to get your ass out of this office. 3 seconds.
$300? What are you doing here?
I think I have something you want.
I know you didn't drive all the way down here just to tell me that. Besides, if you had called, I would have saved you the trip.
May I come in? You left your organizer at my house. I brought it to you.
I didn't know that I'd lost it. So how'd you find me?
A girl has her ways.
Well, I just hope you didn't have to do anything that was going to compromise your morals.
Your address is in your directory.
Well, as you can see, I don't have much. But I do keep something to drink.
Tea would be fine.
I think I have some beer and some Merlot.
Frankly, I don't drink discount alcohol. I want to implore once again that you help me. You cannot tell me that you don't need the money.
Well, I was just beginning to warm up to the idea.
You're gonna have to get harder than that before we go any further.
Have to be believable.
I'm listening.
I mean, we can't just go off and kill the guy after he takes out a life insurance policy.
Okay. So it would have to look like some sort of accident or something.
No kidding. I mean, sure, I can sell him an insurance policy, but the real challenge is coming up with a valid claim that lets us capture our money.
So, he drinks heavily some nights. Maybe he could have an accident while driving.
No, that's no good. It's too much forensic evidence.
Alcohol is good, though.
I guess I could take out an accidental policy on this insurance.
Okay. He drives his car pretty fast. Now, he probably thinks that it somehow takes him away from me faster. But he wouldn't do that for me. He doesn't love me.
Have you thought about divorcing him if it's really that bad?
Why? He doesn't have anything. He left everything he has to his mama and his niece. He fooled me into signing some bullshit prenup when we moved here.
So where are you guys from?
Louisiana. When I met him, he had just started his practice. Now, he talked about moving out here and working for the PD's office and later opening his own firm, taking on high-priced clients. But that never happened. He was happy working for $48,000 a year dealing with indigent motherfuckers.
Somehow that makes you hate him?
I've sacrificed. I've pushed. I helped him to pay student loans when he was stuck in bumfuck Louisiana and he couldn't even get a jaywalking case. I deserve more than what he is doing.
Someone's gonna have to die, you know that? I mean, once that's done, we're not gonna be able to go back.
I don't want that. But I also deserve more than what he is willing to give. I gotta get going.
Yeah, you let yourself out.
When do we get started?
I never said I was gonna do it.
You don't have to say it. I know you want to do it.
And what makes you so sure of that?
I see you scrambling to sell your insurance. You work hard at your job. Don't have much to show for it. You have needs just like I do.
Look, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it right. Because Talmadge would look at this closer than the police. And he's smart.
Talmadge, son of a bitch.
Look. And there's no letting the way that we feel about each other get in the way either. Get somebody sent to jail. You always follow my instructions, right?
I can do that.
So I even think that you might fuck this up. I will bury you. Do you understand me? I will bury you.
I hear you.
No, I know you hear me. Do you understand me? Let me hear you say it.
I understand you.
I'm gonna come over there with some papers for Victor to sign tonight.
I know.
I'll slip in some life insurance papers. You'll sign them.
I know he'll be home tonight. He's always watching baseball on TV. The Braves are on like every fucking night.
Good. Tell you what, You make sure that girl's there too. That way if anything comes up about this policy, we've got a witness that says that he took the policy. We only have a week to do this, so we gotta get cracking.
Why so little time?
Well, whenever I sign someone up for a life insurance policy, I always sign him up to have a physical as well. It's kind of strange for him to show up for a physical for life insurance he doesn't know that he has. Your $500 deductible, 1530 policy.
Yeah, you know, I know all this, okay? I really want to get back to the game. I thought we had taken care of all this back at the office.
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'd forgotten that there were a couple of other documents that you needed to sign.
Where?
Right here. Right here.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Now, do I have the state minimum?
Of course. And you can actually read about it right here. This document.
I know what this says. Is that it?
Yes.
Good. Excuse me? To get back to the game.
You know, with this policy, excuse me, Victor, with this policy, I could actually umbrella you into a nice life insurance policy.
I got more insurance than I need. Okay.
Well, why don't you just let me drop it in the mail? You can take a look at it at your leisure.
Look, unless it's free, don't bother.
Just look at it, Victor.
I'm missing the damn game. What, you get that?
That's me.
Where you rushing?
See you guys later.
Oh, where you rushing out of it to?
I'm going to this new club with my girlfriend.
It better be with your girlfriend and not that Bobby Gage character.
Guy must be a salesman.
As a matter of fact, he was. You know, I represented him on fraud charges a couple of years ago.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, Keegan, please. I'm his lawyer, and I didn't believe him. Okay?
Well, he's doing good now. He's a stockbroker.
Sounds like a direct violation of the terms of his probation. I would be under duty to report this to the authorities, you know.
Come on, Uncle Vic. Everything will be okay. Gosh.
I get that all the time.
And right here.
Okay. I have to read everything I signed first?
Well, they're all the same. I get a copy, you get a copy, Identity will get a copy.
Please, just shut up, okay? I hate salespeople. You all talk too damn much. You kill your mama for a sale. You know that. Be back!
Great, thanks.
Here you go.
No, it's comp. You get to keep it.
No, not even. You know, nothing's free. It's always a price to pay.
Thank you very, very much.
Oh, great. I guess I'm just not meant to see the game.
Need any help there, Vic?
Good night, Sag.
Can you please not tell my uncle that you saw me out here talking to him?
I didn't see anything.
Don't play coy, Mr. Waldemarian. I heard my uncle back there talking. He said you sell out your own mother to make a commission.
It's just shop talk.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's go, Keegan.
Mr. Waldemarian, sir, please don't tell my uncle you saw me out here talking to him.
Like I said, I didn't see anything.
I said let's go.
Hey, man, move on. Hey, we dating?
Got here a few moments ago.
I didn't see.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get you anything?
Yeah, actually, I'd like a bottle of Merlot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Look, I need you to find a payphone somewhere near your house and then use that whenever you need to call me, okay?
Look, the tough part is over.
Just don't you.
This was my idea. I think I get it very much.
Yeah, it's great. It's tasty. It's luscious. Enjoy you. Look, we can't be seen together. When this thing goes down, we can't be connected in any way. Okay? Here's a copy of the insurance policy.
I think I know how we can do it, but
Okay.
we've been having problems with our circuit breaker going out. And last night, right after you left, Victor went down to check while he was checking on it. I turned the air conditioner on accidentally and then something went pop. He lectured me about how I could have killed him. He just didn't know.
The only thing is that there's no way of actually timing when it's gonna go out.
That's exactly why I want you to come over to my house, go down to the basement, and manually turn it off. When Victor goes down and flips it back up, I'll turn an appliance on and I won't turn it off when he screams. That's what.
Guy backed into the garbage truck. What do you mean it doesn't mean anything? It's implied consent. Uh-huh. No way. Sure. Yeah, you know what? I'll see you in depot. Great.
Hey, what happened to you?
It's a little accident. Nothing to the other day.
Trying to cook?
Do you always have to be an investigator? What's with these interrogations?
Sorry, it's just a habit.
Well, break it for me, will you? It's just an accident. Nothing planned.
Okay, I hear you. Look, got some stuff left over from the bullet case.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll read them, sign them, and I'll drop them by your office.
Okay, all right. Look, it's just routine stuff. If you sign them, I can get them over to Milestone.
I'll read them over. I don't like to sign anything without reading it first. Got it?
Got it.
Just didn't work.
Look, we can't bungle any more chances, all right? He's gonna become suspicious eventually.
Not Victor. He wouldn't realize anything until it's too late.
Don't underestimate him.
It's not that he's so obtuse that he wouldn't know. He wouldn't suspect me.
Don't overestimate yourself.
I'm being completely realistic. I can take a man's mind away from anybody or anything. He thinks he's the man, the center of my universe.
Yeah, well, let's just not blow any more chances, all right?
Fine. What do you have in mind?
How about sushi?
You know, you probably just got something that didn't agree with you.
That's sushi for dinner, Dennis.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah. Your pulse is normal, and I can work up a toxicology report for you if you need to know more.
It won't be necessary. I won't have time to read it, much less sue someone.
Tell you what, let me write a prescription for some antibiotics in.
Hey, listen. Thanks for coming out on such short notice. Just in the bill in my office, okay?
Oh, I don't think so, man. Not if you saved my career from that malpractice suit nobody else would take. I can never repay you.
We know.
Well, I'll get that prescription.
Thanks a lot.
Nice night for a house call, wouldn't you say, Dr. Tribe?
Keegan, is that you?
It's me.
All grown up. I'll tell you, I remember when you and your uncle moved out here and you were 15, maybe 16 years old. How's school going?
I graduated last spring.
Oh, good. Excellent. So I take it you're applying for graduate schools now?
I had the sushi tonight.
Excuse me?
I had the sushi tonight. So did Jonna, but Uncle Vic was the only one who got sick.
Keegan, why don't you go check on Victor and see if he needs anything for those drugs Dr. Andrade gave him, Keegan?
Hey, you don't want to take this prescription with you on the way.
Oh, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll get it. I know you've got schoolwork to do.
All right.
It was good seeing you.
Same here.
Take care. Yeah, Victor did a good job with her.
Yeah, he did. But she has a way of embellishing the truth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly do you mean?
I mean, you know, things are never as bad as she makes them seem. A 2-car accident on the highway becomes a huge pileup to her.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Kind of like when you refer to pain relievers as drugs. Good night, John.
Good
Make
night,
sure
you
Victor
too.
takes his medicine.
Okay, thank you.
Well, judging by your mood, I'd say you're a new widow today.
I don't get it. He was sick, but it was just food poisoning. I mean, we have to take a more deliberate approach, take matters into our own hands.
What do you have in mind?
He has a meeting with the client this evening.
Okay, it's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that this could be our last opportunity.
What do you mean?
Well, if Victor doesn't show up for his physical in the next day and a half, the policy's gonna cancel.
Can't you hold that off longer?
Look, I'm doing the best I can. Come on. Tell me a little bit more about this meeting. What's up?
I had some business in the neighborhood.
You couldn't call her, brother?
Come on. You crazy?
Come on in. I'm just dozing off anyway. Dozing off.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that guy that came in my office with the bullshit accident there?
Which one's that? I mean, aren't they all just a little bit shady?
Yeah. No, you remember this guy, Bullock.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
What's up?
Can you believe that he got another lawyer to take that case? The guy's handling this thing. He's got to have shit for brains, right?
Wow.
Fucking lawyers, man.
Funny, Jack.
Yeah.
Hello? Hey, Diana. Hey, how are you? Yeah? 8 o'clock? For sure. Whatever you have in mind. Come on now, don't start acting crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna go, man.
Got it. I'll see you at 8 o'clock.
I'll let you take that call.
Oh, don't worry about it. Got it.
So you sound like you're gonna be kind of busy.
Yeah, do you remember that girl from the Nordstrom counter?
Yeah, Diana. She had a friend that I liked.
Yeah. I'm gonna hook up with her tonight.
I thought you said she was into, like, plumbing, something like that. Plumbing.
Excavating. Gold digging?
Oh.
She is. But you know, she's got her needs too.
Really?
Yeah.
Have a good one, man.
All right.
Hey, what's up? Look, can I call you right back? Something just came up.
Good evening, Mr. Riley.
I have a couple of exhibits in my office. Don't want it to be touched.
Yes, sir.
Who are you?
Mr. Riley. Mr. Riley, wake up.
I'll be in just a moment.
I just got off the phone with the corporate office. It appears that the policy was in effect at the time of Victor's death.
Thank you. He would have wanted this kind of protection for me.
I know. I know.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look, I'll personally see to it that you get everything you deserve.
Thank you.
I know that's what Victor would have wanted. And we'll be in touch with you very soon.
Yeah, and I'll get on that claim right away to make sure they process it for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Take care. Victor takes out a $500,000 policy just a few days before he dies. Skinflint like him, he pays cash for it? No. Something ain't right here.
Sometimes things like this happen, man. You know, you buy a lottery ticket and it hits. Person gets struck by lightning. Or maybe you find a bag of money at the side of the road when there's nobody else around. You hear about this stuff happening all the time.
Yeah, you do. But have you ever met anybody it happened to? Huh?
Hey, how are you?
Couldn't be better. How are you?
Okay, considering that I killed a man last night.
I spoke to the police today, and I told them about his meeting that he had last night with the guy, and they found his name. They looked his name in his day plan or whatever, and they found his name there, Smelly or something.
We already think you did.
Cops are geniuses. They tried to console me by saying the DA will try to get them the death penalty. What's wrong?
I just didn't plan on killing two men, that's all.
Look, 1, 2.
Hey, I just said I didn't plan on killing two men.
Keep your voice down.
Cops say anything else?
No. I just identified the body and okayed an autopsy for tomorrow.
Okay, about 5 days after they get a death certificate, you'll get a check.
No. Look, we'll get a check.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it together right now. Sandra, we're almost there.
I guess killing a man for absolutely no reason just affects people differently, that's all.
Save the drama for your mama. Okay, get over it. He's dead. This smelly guy, he would have sooner or later ended up in the death row. I mean, he's already killed before, and he probably would have killed again. You? Probably not. So in a fucked up way, you know, they got the right guy. Who knows how many people he's killed before and not been caught?
If I need to reach you, I'll call you on a payphone. If you need to reach me, do the same.
Jana, how you holding up?
How much about as well as can be expected?
I just want to ask you a few questions if you feel up to it.
Come
Talmadge, I told the police all I know. They have the guy.
I got some friends in the DA's office. Smelly's been cleared. Seems he found him on a surveillance tape at a 7-Eleven at the time of Vic's death.
So that's just a small setback. I'm confident the police are going to find whoever did this for him. Talmadge, this is just too much for me to handle right now during my time of grief.
Well, forgive me for intruding on your mourning.
Look, we all mourn in our own way.
Look, I just want to find a person or persons that are responsible for this. I want to make sure all the guilty parties are brought to justice.
Isn't that the police's job?
Yeah, but Victor's just another case to them. Leads grow cold, memories fade. I don't trust them to do their job.
Talmadge, Victor's my husband. And I loved him very much. And I'm confident that the police will find whoever is responsible for his death.
I don't know. You sound so sure. You know, police solve less than 15% of all homicides.
And Vic, you sound like a conspiracy nut. Vic was not JFK. Don't interfere with what the police are doing.
You sure about that?
Let it go, Talmadge.
Okay. All right, I'll do that. Give me a call if you need anything, okay? Okay.
Hello. Oh, hold on, calm down. Hello?
Hey, Saj, it's me. Hey, can you meet me over at the Olympus? Just need to talk to you for a few minutes. About 10 minutes. All right, thanks, see you. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that was Talmadge. He wants me to meet him at the bar. Look, calm down. I'll call you when I get back.
Hey.
What's going on?
Well, I want to ask you if you can help me out with something.
Sure. What?
I want to know if you can hold up the payout to Jana.
Wait, to who?
Jana, Vic's wife.
Why you want to do that?
I don't know. I just got this feeling. Intuition, karma, whatever. I just don't think she's entitled to a payout because I think she had something to do with his death.
Come on. I can't do that. Besides, it's out of my hands. Claim's gonna pay her.
You could delay some information, right? Lose a paper here or there.
Look, I can't do it.
Does the truth matter to you?
Talmadge, the adjuster is gonna write a check as soon as he gets a death certificate. I lose some papers, I'm on the line to get sued for bad faith. And what do I tell him when I get sued for bad faith? You had a hunch? Come on, man, I need something more than that. I need proof. Hunches and shit will just get you sued for bad faith.
She just doesn't act like a widow.
Now you're reaching. How's a widow supposed to act?
She probably didn't even love the guy.
Look, it's not a crime if she didn't love him.
Yeah, but it is if she acted on it. Well, just see what you can do, okay? I'll give you a call tomorrow.
And I will think about finding her adjuster and giving him a call. All right?
Thanks.
Look, just relax, all right? Let the police do their job.
Yeah, well, you know what I say about accents, right?
don't do that, all right? There's way too much shit going on right now
Do
for
what?
surprises.
Okay, fine. I need you to talk to Talmadge. He is trying to say that I had something to do with Vic's death.
Did he come right out and say that?
No, but I know it. He was kind of hinting around.
Look, Talmadge is just grieving over his friend's death, all right? And he's doing a much better job than your ass.
Get him off my back. Talk to him.
I'm already one step ahead of you, all right? I talked to him already. He wants me to call your adjuster.
He wants you to what?
Calm down. I'm just gonna string him along. Look, this is a slam dunk, all right? We're gonna get our money.
If he comes between me and my money, I
What?
swear-
Look, nobody else is gonna die.
You don't think he will hesitate to have you arrested if he finds out what really happened?
He's not gonna find out.
Okay. I hope you know what you're talking about.
I do. Now look, it's late. And the one thing that we need to do right now is we need to keep our heads on straight. So take a deep breath, relax, and trust me.
Mr. Watermelon, I need to talk to you.
Let's go upstairs. So outside you said you had something you wanted to talk to me about.
Yes, I'm afraid my aunt, if you want to call her that, killed my uncle.
Well, what makes you say that?
She has a past, if you know what I mean.
Well, we all have a past.
No, she's done things.
Keegan, if there's something on your mind, you can say it.
When my uncle met her, she was a stripper. He was about 25 and she was 17. She lied about her age to work at this club. She once told me that she felt like it was a good place to meet men with money and power.
Okay, but that doesn't make her a killer.
My parents were killed in a car wreck. My uncle has taken care of me since I was 8.
Okay. It just seems to me that you're taking this a little too hard. You know? Losing somebody else that you love.
A little too hard. He was all I had. He was like my father. I mean, in the beginning, she tried to be my friend, but and it was easy to talk to her because she was just a little bit older than me, but I knew she was faking. She was just doing that to please my uncle. Once she found out he didn't really have any money, she stopped trying to be my friend.
So that makes her a fake-ass stepmom. I understand the way you feel about your uncle, but that still doesn't give you the right to go around accusing people of murder.
My uncle was taking care of me when he met Jonna. I knew her as long as he did and about as well.
I take it they met at that strip joint where she used to work?
No. He was defending her for murder. She was accused of killing her first husband.
Well, that could be a coincidence. Besides, your uncle felt strongly enough about her innocence to want to keep her out of jail.
No. It was her ways. She knew how to make a man do things she knew wasn't right. It was just the way she did things.
Have you gone to the police with any of this?
I haven't. But I'm going to.
I don't think that's a good idea.
They need to know this.
Not really. I mean, the death of her first husband is not connected to your uncle's death.
You know what? I'll just let them decide that for themselves.
Okay, but I think about the consequences.
Consequences? What consequences?
Keegan, people who falsely accuse other people of murder can be sued, and in some cases thrown in jail. You've got to have hard evidence before you go to talk to the police.
I never even thought about that.
I mean, hey, come on. I have some really selfish reasons for wanting to believe that your aunt is connected with your uncle's death. My company has to pay her a huge sum of money. But I've got to keep an open mind, and so do you.
I never even considered any of this. I don't...
Look, I will keep my eyes and ears open. If I hear of anything about your aunt, we will go to the police together. Okay?
Okay.
Delivered post-haste as per Article 1, period. Sincerely, Sagittarius Waldemarian. Hey, what's up?
Spoke to the coroner's office today. He seems to think the victim died of a heart attack.
Well, guess we'll have to pay the widow after all.
A person can cause a heart attack, you know.
What, as in someone purposely induced victors?
Could be. Vic was young. Something like 33. Did you ever talk to the adjuster?
Yeah. He said he couldn't do anything. Sorry, man.
So they're just gonna roll over and pay out?
We're on the hook, Talmadge. It'd be kind of hard not to make a payment when the coroner said the guy died of a heart attack. Come on, Milestone's gonna need a lot more than just a hunch not to make a payment.
Zach?
Yeah.
Is Talmadge in your office?
Yeah, he is.
The clinic contractor wants to see you.
Okay, well, ask him to meet me in my office.
Okay, I'll send him in.
Thanks.
So you getting calls in my office now?
Track me down no matter where I go.
You need to take a bath. Keep that smell from following you around.
I talked to Mr. Riley the night he was killed.
Really? Okay.
He requested that his office not be cleaned because of some exhibit.
Are you sure? We didn't have any exhibit that night.
You know what? Maybe Fernandez didn't understand the Victor. English is what? Your second, third language?
I heard him clearly.
Did you ever seen him? Do you know Mr. Riley?
Only from the name on the directory.
Can you describe him?
He's about 6'1". Like a light brown black person. Sort of like him.
Come on. He probably thinks we all look alike.
I've known many African Americans from my cleaning business, and I'm offended by what you're saying.
What time did you speak to him, Mr. Fernandez?
I come to work each day at 6:30, always on time. I spoke to Mr. Riley about 6:45.
The coroner put the time of death at 6:35.
He made a point of not facing me. He had his back to me when he was leaving his office. I found Mr. Riley at 5:30 the next morning when I came back to pick up some tools I'd left behind. A light was on in the office. I went in to turn it off.
It's not a lot. A 10-minute window is pretty hard to reconcile. Besides, we know that Victor died of a heart attack. The coroner said so. What we don't know is what time.
That's all. Thanks a lot for coming in, Mr. Fernandez. We appreciate it. You know, there's one thing that I can't reconcile. Vic had a bruise on his head.
Maybe he fell and hit it after his heart attack and hit his head.
I don't know. I just can't seem to get around the fact that he took out that policy just a few days before he died. The hunch factor's too strong here.
You know, you keep saying that, but yet you have nothing. Come on, the coroner said he died of a heart attack. Face it, Talmadge. You're always looking for fraud in these claims. You don't have it here.
How can you be so sure?
You know, it's attitudes just like that that give this industry such a bad name.
I'm doing my job, and I'm the bad guy.
Thomas, just let it go.
You stand to lose a lot of money here. I've never known you to be so compassionate while losing money.
So now you turn your suspicions to me.
You sold the policy, didn't you?
Yeah. So what are you saying? You know what? Fuck you.
I know you forwarded your calls the night Victor got killed.
What?
You forwarded your calls.
Remember, I was on a date, detective?
Yeah, Diana. I talked to her. She hasn't heard from you in weeks. Months.
You know what? You just need to back up off me, all right? Just back the fuck up.
Yeah. No, I already have the black Boxster. I'm gonna trade it up for a Carrera. And the silver one. Black interior. The exact same thing. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Yeah. I'm gonna need to give you a call back and I'll find out when I can have it delivered. Yeah, okay, thanks. It's just a car. Victor would have wanted me to have it.
Yeah, anything for you.
What did you just say?
I said anything for you. You know, he probably would have wanted you to have it. I met with the mortician today.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I had to. They had realtors. People were showing the house today.
Right.
I'm
you
so
know what?
sorry.
Don't worry about it. I mean, you obviously have more important things to do.
They were showing the house today. I completely forgot. I loved him. He was my husband, Keegan. I'm glad you could make it.
We are in the home stretch.
Yeah, I know. I go pick up the check in 2 days. Can't wait.
You know, I think I finally got Talmadge off your back.
How did you manage to pull that one off?
I don't think it was necessarily anything I did. It's just that he wants to believe that I'm involved somehow.
Well, you are.
I just figured that if I I could pull his attention from you and put it on me, that would be the move.
Ultimately connecting you to me. Look, I only need you to hold him off for a few more days. That'll give us enough time to cash the check, get our money, and then leave this town.
Wait. I'm not leaving.
Well, you certainly can't stay here.
Yes, I can.
Oh, come on, please.
Jenna, LA is my home. I never intended to leave LA. I've lived in this glamorous town for too many years with like not even 2 nickels to rub together. I mean, now that I'm about to get some money, you want me to go? No.
Look, okay? Think about this, Sedge. People will notice your change of lifestyle when you get that money, okay? $250,000 will radically change your life whether you like it or not.
I sincerely hope so. Look, calm down. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just thinking about buying like a modest home. It's possible that I've been saving up since I've been living in that apartment.
Hey, Mr. Simmons?
Yes, how you doing?
I'm Dr. Antrop.
Nice to meet you. My secretary said you have a report for me?
Yeah, toxicology report. I called Victor's office to let him know that it was in, and he had some kind of food poisoning. She told me that he had ultimately passed away.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, look, I got it right back in my office. This way.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, here's a report right here.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Doc. He had food poisoning?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I stopped by his house that night to treat him. The report came back and said that he had some type of fish, a rare type of fish that in its preparation, if you make a misstep in cutting it, it releases some type of poisonous chemical.
Now, can this be attributed in any way to a heart attack?
Maybe. But I'm not sure. You'd have to speak with a pathologist to perform the autopsy if one was requested.
Okay. You mind if I hang on to this for a couple days?
Sure, why not?
I'll get it back to you, Doc.
Sure thing.
Appreciate your time.
No problem.
All right, take care of yourself.
Hey, what are you doing out here?
I'm waiting on you. I wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Go ahead, talk.
The other day I found a receipt for ice in your car.
So? Bought some ice. What's the big deal?
I talked to the guy over at the ice plant. He said it's some special ice. Got some chemicals in it. It lasts 8, 10, 12 hours. Practically got to burn it to get rid of this stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I bought some ice.
You know a guy named Robert Gage?
No, should I?
Maybe. I see this punk last night creeping into John's around 12:30. These two are all over each other. So I run his place. Man comes back, Robert Gage.
You know what? Does sound a little familiar right now.
He ran this bogus carpet cleaner company back in the 90s. Made a fortune. Before that, he got involved in this illegal security scream, a little pump and dump.
Pump and dump. Sounds like a lot like your dating history.
Well, it's where a guy will buy penny stocks, spread information about him, how the price is going to go up. That's the pump. People buy these stocks based on that false information. Price goes up, he dumps them.
Actually sounds pretty sweet. I think we're in the wrong business.
Yeah. Before that, he owned a strip joint out in Louisiana. He's acquitted of killing a man. You know who his lawyer was? Victor. Both times.
Sounds like you may have something between those two lovebirds. Just be checking that out.
I know I do. 85% of the time, when a husband or a wife is killed, it's always a spouse. 85%.
That's a lot.
Why'd you lie to me about talking to Diana?
What?
The night Victor was killed, I'm at your house. You said you got a call from Diana.
Yeah.
I got a friend in a wireless company. You didn't get that call. We checked the number, it wasn't hers.
Tell you what. Do what you gotta do, man.
I will.
Good.
Flustered last night.
Look, we may have to change our plan.
What the hell are you talking about?
Talmadge, he knows. All right? He may not realize it. He may not be letting on to it, but he knows.
How much do you think he knows?
Well, I think he's figured out that you and I killed Victor. He's just not sure how. He keeps telling me stuff. Everything he knows, like he's expecting me to slip up and tell him something.
Just stabs in the dark. I mean, what one man thinks and what the DA can prove are two entirely separate things.
Yeah. You should know, shouldn't you?
If you have something to say, then go ahead and say it.
What happened to your first husband?
Talmadge didn't tell you, did he?
Look, what I heard was that your first husband died and you were to blame.
More like maliciously prosecuted. And I know what you're thinking next, and the answer is no.
Look, give me one good reason why I should believe you.
Because I haven't lied to you yet.
And how should I know that, huh? How do I know that?
So how can you not know?
You don't need me anymore, do you?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You could cut me out of this with absolutely nothing if you wanted to.
Yes, I could. Then I would have absolutely nothing to stop you from going to the police, now would I? I need you to take your share in this. That is my only protection. Now don't let us down. Okay? Okay?
I'm moving to Pennsylvania with a family friend. I won't feel safe about going to the police until I leave.
You know, I really think you're taking this thing with Jonna way too seriously. The coroner said your uncle died of a heart attack.
Mr. Waldemarian, her first husband was shot to death. They caught the guy. He was a manager at the club where she used to work. They said he killed him because he was jealous of her husband. Everyone back home except Uncle Vic knew she was involved. He got her off. After that, everyone hated her and him.
Look, strip clubs attract a seedy kind of person. A seedy kind of person might kill out of jealousy. I just don't think that your aunt...
No! She bought a BMW the day they cremated Uncle Vic. Think about it. Oh, I was so scared of her. The way she looked at me. I had to leave. I've been staying with the friend for the past 2 days.
Who? That Gage fellow I saw you with?
No. Would you go to the police with me? Tell them what we know?
Keegan, I don't know anything.
Oh my God.
Look, I just can't go around accusing your aunt of killing somebody. What about your boyfriend?
I haven't seen Gage since Uncle Vic's death. Do you have any relatives?
Yeah. I've got my parents and a brother and sister.
Lucky.
That's far enough, Sag.
So how are you?
Happy, wealthy, but ambivalent nonetheless.
Yeah, me too. I mean, everything except for that whole wealthy part.
Can't help you with that. But I doubt if we're torn for the same reasons. You were so close to $250,000. You have nothing to be happy about.
You know, I never thought I'd see any of that money. You held all the cards, all along. I see you're prepared as always.
Girl can't count on just any man for her protection these days.
Look, Jonna, it's over. All right, the police are on their way. I called them on the way over here, told them I heard gunshots. Now when they show up, they're gonna see that you two have killed one another, and a whole mountain full of evidence to show that you killed your husband.
But that still leaves you empty-handed.
I don't need any money, at least not from you. You know, you'd be really surprised at exactly how much reward money people are willing to just shovel into your hands.
You asshole. I could have sold you out a long time ago.
Like you didn't?
Is that what you think? You are so far away from the truth.
Then explain him.
I'm flattered by your jealousy, but that emotion is so misplaced. This is just business.
Look, there's no emotion here at all. It's just my only way out.
No, it isn't. You think the police was just gonna give up after they lost their case against Smelly? You think Talmadge was just gonna give up? They all needed someone to blame. Why not blame a jealous lover? And now, that's all you are.
You're gonna have to do a whole lot better than that, Jonna.
It worked for me in Louisiana, and it will work for me in LA.
That's what you think.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Hello? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. You're right, yeah. She would have wanted that kind of protection for me.
I saw what you did in motion in your dream. Your dreams give me nightmares. What are you doing in the daytime? Who's getting what should be only mine? I'll be watching your every move to see who's just been loving you. I've noticed your eyes, they don't quite look the same. Because I heard what you said, talking in your sleep. Your dreams give me nightmares. I saw what you did in motion in your dreams. Your dreams give me nightmares. In the daytime you appear so nice, but at night you're like a block of ice. You sleep and dream about another man. I want to know just what's your plan. Our love has changed, it's not just quite the same. Oh yes, I heard what you said, talking in your sleep. Your dreams give me nightmares. Oh, and then I saw what you did in motion in your dreams. Your dreams give me nightmares. Oh, yes, I heard what you said, talking in your sleep. Your dreams give me nightmares. Then I saw what you did in motion in your dreams. Your dreams give me nightmares. You're giving me nightmares. I heard what you said while you were talking in your sleep, and then I saw what you did. Saw it in motion in your dreams. Because I heard what you said, talking in your sleep. Your dreams give me nightmares. Oh, then I saw what you did in motion in your dreams.